Yowhatup. I'm here again. You already know. It's time for our scheduled gaming appointment. Hey guys, it's your boy Josma back at it again. Yeah, that's how we pronounce it. Josma. Yep. Yep. So, since last time I played this game, I didn't actually even touch it at all. Because I feel like, differently from other games where there's a lot of boring collectibles, this game's it's part of the gameplay, part of the discovery, the whole, let's discover this game, let's, explore this planet kind of deal. So I hardly ever just grind off stream. Not really my thing. Also, it was just like that with Hollow Knight too. Outside of the obligatory bonus stuff, which just required me to go back to the places that I've been before, I definitely just didn't feel any need to grind off stream because it wasn't entertaining for me. It was mostly stuff that I felt it would be better if I would just share it with you guys, and that's what we're doing today. Now, I believe that I gotta go to Meridia down there because we've been over there, but I didn't have the suit, so I couldn't do the platforming properly. And man, today, differently from the other times that I played this game, today I'm actually feeling a little bit better rested, so let's see if that translates to me actually doing something better. I mean, I know that the shooting part is already popping off. We do be shooting, Damn. Yeah, how are you guys doing? How's life? Also, I've been feeling really happy about us actually getting to build a community together. I've been seeing a lot more people showing up recently. That's really getting to me. In a good way, Just makes me so happy to show up and spend some time with you. Cause little known fact about me, I used to I always just play games, right? That's always been a thing. But growing up and even after I finished school, even for a couple of years, it was always just me on my own, playing games on my leisure. It is something I like quite a bit, as you could probably guess. It's now that I have the streaming as a media and I can talk to friends about it, just share a lot more, it just makes me feel a lot better about playing games in general and getting the experience to talk with all of you that show up, which in turn has made me better at doing this. Which might be a very weird way to see it, but yeah, because I'm the kind of person that usually I need goals for motivation, right? Either that or just someone there just cheering you on. Those are the kind of motivation that work for me. And that being said, it's easy to understand why having people around would make me feel better. Yeah. Can I freeze this guy? Do you freeze? Oh, you do. Oh, you're dead. I was like, yeah, maybe I should jump on him. But then, well. So, like, I'm hoping that I can also 100% this, but the playthrough is just going super great, at least for now. I keep stumbling into random shit, and that's the best part of the game for me. That I'm just like, oh yeah, let's just power bomb here and see what happens, and then, oh my god, there's something over here. That just keeps happening with me. It's the funniest shit. But it's also like one of the things that I like the most about this game, really, in general. Oh, I actually didn't check. Wait, can I? Oh, I can wall jump. That's pretty cool. And I did see another room up there, so I might come back here if I don't find anything else. This is good. And welcome, how are you doing? Oh, I never heard of that. No, but please do explain, because I am intrigued. I'm actually, yeah, doing awesome today. Really. Great mood. Well, I got into playing this game after I played Metroid Dread. And, like, also, some friends set me up to it, and I was like, yeah, let's just go. No, I'm really looking forward to it. I've been loving it. Like, it has a lot of like unpolished mechanics because of when the game is from, such. But I do love everything they did here. Such a great atmosphere, like in general, exploring the planet and all. Hey JV, welcome, bruh. How are you doing? How's parenting going today? Whee. Very angry, all caps. I see. Charge beams plus waver ice. Charge up power bomb. Okay. Wow. Damn, that seems busted. Like, real busted. I actually should try that sometime. Because actually, let me check. Yeah, I do have like the thingies. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I like the other time that we did this, we literally just got in here and that was it. I was like, yeah, just work here. And that's it. Oh, I missed the jump. The platforming today do be in check though. Oh no. Okay, that wasn't the plan. But it was a really good try though. Oh, I can barely make it if I just go through here. Oh, thank you, man. I hope your time with Miles goes with no major accidents. Because, you know, parenting. I see. Oh my god, if I'm really quick, I can probably wall jump off of that. But it might be dumb shit. It might. Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah. It might also be the way back from the other room because it did look like it. I'll keep that in mind. We'll just keep exploring. Cheers. Oh no. This one is just going to happen eventually. Ooh. Thank you guys. You're great. I should probably have used the X-ray thingy over there. Like, you know, actually stopping to use my brain for a second, right? I could just do this and be like, ooh, there's a wall that I could probably have hit with a missile or something, right? Aha, okay, there's something over there. Well, we're bombing. I don't trust this game for a second, so let me check everything again. Oh, damn. You know that we're getting near something when you're in the room that like has the free heals and shit. That's when you know. You just know. Okay, damn. Whole lot of nothing. Where is this game taking me? Like, wait. Yeah, I definitely don't want to be here. At least not right now. If I ever need to leave though, I will return. Also, that kind of shows me that I could have come here like a lot earlier. Too, if I actually stopped to use my brains over there and check every single wall. Oh my god. Damn, really game? You did me like that? It really did me like that. Oh. Oh. I'm learning. Damn. I didn't even know this was a thing, but like, cool. We're gaming. Jesus Christ. I literally just started and we're already doing shit. I don't know what's up there, but I am intrigued and interested. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. I wouldn't be able to get in. Though I really like this squid guy thingy, this mechanic. Really genius. Okay. Come on, game, please. Game. Come on. Eat. Here we go. Okay, so there is another one over there. Ah, come on. Actually, can I just do this? Is that a thing? No. Okay. Real close, though. It's like 3 blocks off. I should probably hit up the save state for that one. If I'm gonna keep trying it forever and ever. Also, this game has a thing with me that I never know if what I'm doing is like intended or like if they wanted me to clear the game or the areas in certain ways, because I keep finding like awkward ways to do it. Like this. This is super awkward, but it works. So I'm like, yeah, let's try that. Okay. It would be wiser for me before I start moving on, right? For me to just check whatever is in here. Because I am very curious about it. The whole room, actually. Like, this seems awkwardly too big. Like, they're hiding something kind of big. Yeah. Where my crab go? Where did the crab go? Brother gone. That brother gone. There's no way. Yes, King. This is Bionic Commando. I've actually never even heard of Bionic Commando. But also, hey, how are you doing, man? Are you good? I saw you were streaming Final Fantasy X yesterday. Was it yesterday? Oh my god, what is time? Where am I? I kinda wonder, like, whenever I stumble upon, you know, one of those 60-hour games, how is it gonna go for my stream? Because I can see myself there, you know. I'm gonna be that guy playing the game for a whole month or something and enjoying it, of course, enjoying it. Actually, I've never played Final Fantasy X. That fate will come to me eventually, so there's not even a debate here. It is happening. Oh, come on. I need to get good at that, whatever that is. I do need to get good. Well, it depends. I heard about some events, but not all. Which specific event are we talking about today? Hey Neko, thank you for the lurking. The lurky lurks. Hey Eddie. Welcome anybody, and thank you for the lurk. Also. Okay. Oh my god, I suck at these. Like, the worst thing for me isn't the swinging, but rather hitting the transfer. Because it is always a little bit off. But, well, that didn't matter anymore. We did it. Cool. Just needed 3 tries to get it. Actually, wait. Before I do anything risky, right? Might as well just use this. Okay, this breaks right below me. I can sense a disturbance in this room. And what is up here? You know what? Let's go up first. I'm curious. Because so far this area has been just all kinds of empty. Really. Though I kind of like fishes and stuff, so I'm not gonna complain, but also, yeah. Oh. This time it took 20 minutes until we actually got started with the dumb stuff. Nice. And then nothing. Why? This does sound like a setup for a joke, so I will go for it. Why? But also you're stupid. Oh no. That is actually a pretty good question. Though it would, like, the way they move around is like they are jellyfish in the water, right? So it does make you think that they would be able to swim. Like they wouldn't move normally, right? This place is like the gift that keeps on giving. Except, you know, I'm never sure where to go or what they're giving me, but I'm getting something, and that's all that matters. Okay. Cool. I probably just, yeah, just power bomb everything. Don't think. Oh, really? This is just a... Super interesting that they could make this kind of room layout. But also, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. There was more. God dang it. God dang it, game. Whoop. I feel like you're probably right on that one, honestly. I mean, the only Metroids on the ground that I've seen were dead, so... You really got a point. Good draw doing the thing. I honestly don't mind a little trolling, like, especially if it's, you know, in good spirits. Like, just a prank, bruh. Okay, I will get out of here now. I've done enough bonus for, you know, a whole week. I love how that that sand thingy that I happened to stumble upon gave me hella trust issues about this, and I'm like, wait, but what if all the walls are actually walls and I can just walk through them? Oh no, they're doing it again, aren't they? They gotta be. There's no way. Unless... oh, they aren't. Really? What did I come here for then? Something seems sus. Oh, see? I knew it. Something was sus. Whee! Bonus. Luigi. I don't know, but like, you know, Luigi Mario. But also, I don't want to think about, like, what if Link had a last name, because, you know, if he got married, then it would be like Link Zelda, something like that. I don't know. I don't want to think about Link Zelda being a thing, so let's just not go there, please. I mean, they kinda are, right? They at least, you know, if only they got more screen time, but no. That's interesting. I'm really intrigued about this, but I gotta find a way in first. Actually, wait. Wait, can I? No, I can't. Okay. The plot thickens once again. Hey, Soup, how are you doing? Good to see you here, man. Hell yeah, my friends are here. Oh yeah, guys, I did just put my cat emote as a tier 1 thingy, so enjoy the cat emote. It's free. Well, not free, but it's available for most of you. And I'm happy to inform that we're also working on more emotes. We do be. And they will be around, like, they will be here eventually. I'll probably just finish them all and just upload them all of us. Yeah. That one was like The Legend of Metroid Super Bros Blue and Red. Yeah. That one? That's the game of the year. At least, like, you're gonna add like a game of the year edition at the end. There's no other way. Come on. I love how, like, I have no idea how we got into this topic, but it's just a super good topic. Just loving this. Oh man, I was planning on running, but instead I just hit up the X-ray again. Okay, down we go. Hey, Mr. Krabs and all his friends. Oh my god, so many characters. Yeah, including the rest of them in there would no, that would have been too much. Kirby Superstar Saga. God damn it. A lot of the sounds in this game, this game's OST, remind me of Pokemon Emerald, like a lot. I feel like it is a little bit similar, but I can't quite tell like which instrument or which sound it is. What the hell? Snails? Bruh, no, you're banned. I'm sorry, you're going. Goodbye, snail. No. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, just go sit in the car for a little while. The nerve on this guy. The nerve on this guy. I swear. Oh no, I'm sinking. Oh no. Hey. What? What the hell? What? But I wanted to explore the room up there. No, please, gate, no. Oh man. I was like, let's do this thing for fun, and then everything happened. Metroids. Oh no. Please don't train your Metroid. Though it would work, you know. If you just put it that way, it kinda works. Oh my god, please, 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 please let me go up. Game, can you please let me go up? Please. I just want to jump out of here, please. Okay, I'm out here. Okay, there we go. I also dislike the quicksand in this game, but hey, what can you do, right? So that one is a way up only, and I guess I gotta do something about that, because I can't just run in, right? Oh wait, I kind of can. Oof. Oof. Okay, I got the right idea, though not sure how I like. Ooh, please. I'm trying to shoot up after I get out there, but oh, actually, wait, hold up. Cancel that. Cancel that. Okay, we're just gonna do this instead. Well, Metroid Prime kind of did that thing where the Metroids would change colors, right? So they could have like different colored Metroids for different thingies, yes, I guess. Ooh, that was super close, come on. I have no idea what makes me actually like be able to jump sometimes like this and what doesn't, but I just know that it works sometimes if I mash enough. Oh no. So I do. Oh no. Oh my god. Not cool. This one was like big shit too. Oh, Jesus, what was that? My body was like, let's cough and say something at the same time. So, I believe that after I get up there, I just gotta try and make it over or morph ball instantly, right? Though I can save state so that you guys don't have to watch me retry that 20 times. Oh my god, what the hell? What's in here? Okay, let's not do that. Right?
Bruh.
Bruh. There we go. Now, the real question, how do I get out of here? Which way's home? How do I get there? And who's waiting for me when I get home? Okay. Nope. We ain't banning anyone. But also, I don't know what he's saying, so if anyone can help me with some translations, hold up. I don't know what's the thing that's making me ignore the fact that the quicksand is there every time. Hold up. Could it be? Nah, they wouldn't, right? Me! Every goddamn time. I swear to God, every goddamn time. Okay. The real final boss of the game. 20 hours of wall jumps. Ah. But this is fun, even though I'm like completely lost and struggling. Like, this is super fun. Oh my god. Gods of the wall jumps, please help me. Oh yeah, that would be a bit easier, wouldn't it? If I just jumped off and into the same wall. Like, yeah, like that. Just the timing really that gets me, because I'm playing on a keyboard, so timing these on a keyboard is a little weird. Ah, left. That's what I had to do. Hold left. Just hold left. Do it. I'm up here. Now, we're gaming once again. Also, wait. Is there anything else in here? And over on that wall on the other side, anything over here? Okay. Cool. Cool. I wouldn't. I've done enough dumb shit to know what happens if I fall there. It would have been like, you would have been like, oh my god, this is gonna take 2 hours again. Wait. Did I freeze something? I did, right? Hold up. Room? What's in the room? Oh my god, you seem very angry. And you did. Shut up. What a name. No? Damn. So this is just here, just like sand, right? I guess. I guess we're sand now. Oh, okay. Let's watch him work then, I guess. Yeah, come on. See, we're hugging. We're best buddies. Damn. Do the thing. Oh my god. Look at him go. It does, doesn't it? I guess this is like Parents' Day at work, and I'm just a kid, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna show him what I do. Yay! But he do be digging, you know. You gotta appreciate that. Oh my god, it's nails! Be careful, Dad. Not the almighty dangerous nails. Okay, that was fun. And that was definitely something like... What? I'm falling? Oh no. Does this pick a path, huh? Guess we're doing it. I'm getting, there's a secret behind this secret vibes. Spring ball? Spring ball. Oh, my ball can jump now. jumping balls. Yay! Damn. And there is nothing here. I was like completely misled by the game into thinking that there was extra stuff in here. But also now I can actually just play the entire game while being a ball, right? Now that's unlocked. I can just wee. Hey Dad. Bye. That was that. Also, do I want to be here right now? Let me think. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I can just go back. You know, I really have like some mad respect about people that speedrun this game, like Metroid as a whole, because all the games end up being very technical. Like, I imagine from a speedrunner's perspective how dealing with this quicksand thingy must be. Like, just having to get the quicksand or you die kind of experience. Ah, there is something over there and something over here. Okay. But I believe that's like power bomb only, right? Yes. It do be getting mad respect. Yes. Damn, 1 hour. Oh no, I didn't mean to go through here. No, bring me back. We're going down. Down is the only way to go. Also, I have to power bomb again? Game, please. Okay. I love how like I found one bonus and it led me all the way over here. when I was just instantly like initially I was just trying to look at what was inside one room. There's quite a bit of rooms that I didn't check now, and I'll have to keep it in the back of my mind so that we don't actually miss it for the bonus stuff and collectors. So yeah, I'm loving this game right now. Okay, now the way back. Oh no, wait, I'm locked down here? Let me think. Yeah, I have to go all the way up, huh? And then I guess I can go up left and fall. And that way I loop around it? Oh, they just doing that crab rave thingy, come from the ground or something. Though I believe there is a crab thing, right? There are species of crabs that hide their bodies under the sand. So I guess they went for something like that. Game devs be like, yeah, let's do that thing with crabs and shit without the... Well, it could, yeah. Now I'm curious and I'm gonna have to go check, but it could be a hole. But I was just thinking, yeah, crabs hide on the sand. So I was like, let's not even think about it, you know? Just let the crabs do their thing. And now I'm like, let's break into the crab's home. Okay, there was something here. Thank you very much for the guidance. Let's see. Okay. Left first, just because. Okay, this looks hella bonus, wait. I'm gonna go the other way first. My instincts were like... Yeah, see? My instincts were always on point. Damn. Though now it's really good that I have the map for this. There's a save point I missed. Item... Okay. Probably another upgrade. Or boss fight or something. I am kind of low on healing stuff. Oh my god. Enemies that can go through textures. Don't do me like that, game. Do not. I swear, do not. I believe you don't just make a little tiny hole and just expect me not to fall through it. God damn it, game. Okay, that one brings me back somewhere. Wait. Oh, I did just go like all the way out of there. So I can't really like... Can I actually go back up? No. Yeah, I kinda can. Kinda. A very light kinda there because a lot of parkour involved. Yeah. Once again. Them and their gates. Now we're gonna check this room. Wait, this room? No, it's the one above. That's the one that I want to go to. Oh yeah, I have one question about this game that I actually want to know. Does the damage on the on Samus, like, is it bigger with beams or with the missile thingies? Because I believe that like at one point you just stop getting the, you know, you keep getting beams but you stop getting like, and you don't get any missile upgrades, right? So that was just really called out to me, and I was like, ah, if I want to fight a boss, I wonder which one will do more damage. And that's where we are. That's where the question came from. Just me wondering. Wait, it might be better if I just do it from here. Oh god. Like this. Yes. I find it so clunky to do wall jumps sometimes. I see. Yeah, like thus far I have been defaulting to using supers most of the time. And when I'm not doing that, I'm just using beams. Because I found beams to be like faster, right? Though I also don't hope that the mashing speed is a factor for like damage per second. It might be. Oh my god. E. Can I kill you with this? Can I daze you? I can't do anything to this guy, huh? Well, I'm a dip. And I'll just go through up here. Oh my god, I fell. Oh no, I'm super close to dying, Jesus. That was not my smartest idea, I gotta say. Yeah, I do. I got a lot of reserve health. If worst comes to worst, but I'm hoping it doesn't. Okay, now let me check the map again. There is that room on the left that the little square on the left that I probably like gotta find a way into. And there's also this whole thing to the right. Though I kind of want to go to the right first because there is the save point. And I believe I've been playing for a little bit, so it might be good to save right now. There we go. Okay, oh, my mouse was on the screen. Oh no, I flew way too high. Jeez. Come on, Samus, is that the thing? Yeah. Good. Doing it this way might be better. I imagine, like, if I wasn't using the save states to redo some of these jumps, I probably wouldn't try to go for most of the collectibles that I'm going for. Because a lot of them, like there was one with this grapple thingy, where I kept trying, like, but the thing they were supposed to latch on, it just kept moving. And it took me so long to get it, like 40 minutes or something like that. Really absurd use of my time. Okay, let's see if I can do it this way. There's something up here, right? Wait, I can go up there? What? Like this? Can I go up there like this? No? Ah. Something seems very fishy. Very, very fishy. Oh wait, is this it? No? Okay. The worst thing about getting the map for me right now is that I want to find that save point, but I have no idea how to, like, actually reach it. It could be from the whole thing down there, which would be quite a nightmare, honestly. Oh really? It was just there this whole time? Silly old me. Forgot to check the room. Here we go. Nice. We do be having the low health music on loop for God knows how many minutes it's gonna be. Oh yeah, this room, okay. Ooh, I found something. Okay. And I can fall through there. But do I want to? Like, this kind of just leads me to the... Actually, yeah, I do. No, I don't. Never mind, I lied. Oh my god, I lied. Now just watch me redo all that. Yeah, because I can't go back, so I'll just have to redo the wall jump part. Though this time it was like super good. Oh, what are you guys doing here, huh? And you're dead. Also, while we're at it, you know, you're dead. I do be killing the Metroids. Okay. Now I can at least say that I fought them. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, I found something. I actually quite like the pirates. Their whole subplot is very interesting to me. Wait, is this a boss? It is, right? I might not have enough health for this right now, but I'm trying. I find it weird also that this, for some reason, this boss kind of lags the game out as it starts moving. Come on, just give me that beautiful smile. Okay, someone is very angry. Jesus Christ. Someone is very, very angry. Let's see. Is he even taking damage? Yeah, kinda. It's just super hard to hit. But it do be bleeding. There we go. First try. Hell yeah. We done did it, boys. Woo! This room gives me the weirdest feeling that there's like something else in here. That's why I just started looking over all the walls. Just had a hunch. That didn't pay off. Nice. Hell yeah. Let's go. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, no, 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 no. Wait, can I sink as a ball? Oh, I can. Oh, interesting. Ooh, and I can also dash through this? And go through the other part. Okay. I am intrigued. You won, game. Tell me all about it. Oh. Wait, do I actually get something that lets me run through the quicksand? Or am I just not supposed to do this? Like the speed boost thingy? It seems very weird. What's in the room? Over here. Oh, another one. That's an interesting way to put stuff on the wall. Oh, damn. The dumb shit paid off then. Nice. Hell yeah. Gotta love that. Love that for me. Okay, that's done. Why do these thingies gotta call me like so much of my attention? Damn. Oh god. Well, we're doing it, boys. Yeet. Can I jump from that? No, I can't. Okay. Then let's do it the hard way. I can't really actually like do anything once I'm grabbing in here. Okay. Then I'll just have to think about it. Think about it real hard. Because it does seem very doable, right? Oh my god. Eat, please. Eat, let me go. Eat, no. Oof. My organs. Okay. Let's see what comes out right now. Ooh, there we go. Oops, I thought I still had the grappling hook equipped. Ooh. Okay. And here we go. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, that's true. I can. Oh, I also love how this thing kind of freezes time. And you can just look around while you're at it. And the game is just, yeah, that's fine. Just do it. Okay. Oh no, I missed. I was just trying to like grapple again so I could move better. No game, please. Yes, there we go. Hey Neko, welcome back. How are you doing? You and your beautiful, lovely cat potato emote. It might be easier if I just try to wall jump off of that. Actually, is it even possible? I should try it. Oh yeah, that's definitely possible. I'm doing good, just singing. Like, honestly, today I'm in a super good mood. Nothing special happened though. Well, the most special thing that happened really was just realizing that I was almost done with like the first half of the Pokemon game that I was playing. Though I'm not like super rushing through it. And outside of that, also I'm changing my meds probably tomorrow. Got that going for me. It's gonna be my sleeping meds, so hopefully my schedule's gonna get better and I won't like have tired streams in the foreseeable future. That's the goal, really. Yeah, that's actually like one thing that I never really talked about on stream, I believe. But like I've been doing therapy and stuff for quite a bit now, and recently my therapist was like saying that I've been improving quite a lot, and if I can actually just fix my sleep schedule, we might start considering getting me off the medication, which would be like something that would make me extremely happy. Because, you know, the feeling of, you know, I'm not relying on these things anymore. To be happy. I kind of don't get what I'm supposed to do here. Because I cannot really, like, do anything there. I'm trying this. Ooh. God, Samus, please. Please, Samus, don't do me like that. And everyone was telling me that the quicksand is super bad, but also I can't really move. Wish I could. I'll try it the other way then, one more time. With the power of technology. Okay, like this. I'm just gonna get her completely still. And the cat. Good. Okay, now that that's done, let me hydrate. Sounds crazy. Though I should go and watch, like, after I'm done beating this game, I should probably go and watch a speed run to see how, like, some of the mechanics are broken, because I am interested in that quite a lot. The only part of the grapple that I still didn't understand is how I'm supposed to, like, use this grapple that's on the wall over there. That one? That's the one that I'm curious about, really. Outside of that, yeah, we were pretty cool with the movement. Come on, Samus, do the thing. Or just go right really fast and not left. Can you please go right? Thank you. Oh my god, I finally got it. Whew. My life. This game is a lot more technical than it seems, and I find it quite amazing. Like, if they... Honestly, if the controls weren't so complicated for beginners, like there's a whole learning curve with this game, I believe. I would recommend this game a lot more, like to a lot of people that haven't played Metroid at all. Though I also wonder how a remake of this game would look like, because yeah. I feel like Dread is good to recommend to people just because there's the whole tutorials and like the hand holding at the start that helps you get through it, right? But then when you're getting close of, like, if you ever go for 100% on Dread, then they just start throwing all those the stupid speedrunner parkouring movement that just breaks the whole game, which is like I got 100% on it, so I did it. It was super fun, but God, but God, why? God, why? Can they just not? Wait, the spikes are fake? Oh no. There's a boss coming up? What the hell? So all of these were fake spikes. Well, most of them. Oh boy. That's what he was talking about when he said boss. Oh no. I guess it is boss fight hours. Time to get smashed. Oh yeah, this is me getting smashed. Show yourself, demons. Oh, there you guys are. I guess. How do they take damage, actually? Oh. Okay, that was something. There's a bigger one. There's a mummy. No, let me go. No. Ah, let me go. This one seems really hard to hit. But its belly is the weak point, so I might be able to go for that. Please let me go. Drop me. This seems so horrible. god. I like how she's like trying to run while standing still. That's the best thing about this fight. No. Okay, I gotta move fast. I'm getting it, I'm getting it. We're getting smarter and learning. Oh, that one was on the wrong side. Damn, I died already. Wow. Okay, I'm definitely not getting through this one on the first time. Okay. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. Got a lot of information from that. Time to make some fried shrimp, I guess. Now, what was the game? The path? Oh yeah, I had to fall through here. Right. Wait, you up there. Die. Oh no, I forgot the upgrade. Oh no, oh no. Give me that. Hold up. There we go. Hey JV, I'm here. It is boss fight hours. I died once already. The grappling thing, not so fun, but area's pretty nice. Gotta make a safe state here. Just so that I don't have to walk all the way over. Okay. Oh yeah, why is he increasing his speed like that? And how can I make it stop? Let me go. I wanted to grab into the hall. I love how that looked on Twitch, that the emote we got there. Really love that one. How it looks on Twitch. Okay, those are my strong missiles gone. Ouchie, ouch. It would be cool if, you know, if you could do that, actually. I keep trying to like grab onto the thing, but it's super hard. At least because I'm not used to the timing. That's my only issue. Well, let's try that theory thingy. Oh, he can grab me out of the morph ball. Then I'm dead, probably. Yeah, very dead. That. Though the grapple hook thingy is super complicated to use in this setting of the fight is on. I just used a bomb. Why? Why? I don't know. It just happened. Oh no! No, let me go, please. Come on, it's super close. Just wiggle a bit more. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I know, babies. I killed your mom. I'm sorry. Oh, it does kind of make sense because they leave the top right one, the one that I used to kill it. They leave it open, so you would eventually, like, if you kept failing these bosses, you would eventually do this. Poor babies. And we're up to 42 quotes already? Like, Jesus. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I'm Mario now. Whoop. Honestly, she looks like a Beyblade. Like, when you know, when you look at a Beyblade from above, that's that right there. It feels pretty good. I'm glad that I will never have to wall jump again. That's the best part. Really, just never have to wall jump again. Also, think about all the shit I can cheese right now. Yeah, I did. You know what? Next Neko stream, let's hit her up with some clothes. Not clothes, quotes. Oh my god, no! Them Eddie with the save. This guy. This guy right here. Though it could be a little bit faster, right? The jumping. The whole jumping thing. Definitely could be faster. What do you mean? You are funny. What the hell? The last week? Yeah. Okay, so now that that's done, and I have a new room that I can access. I should hold up this one. What's in here? No, nothing. I see. Oh, come on, game. Please don't. I just wanna... Men's just wanna space jump in peace. Oh god. Okay, note to self, space jump acts very awkwardly when leaving water. Like, very, very awkward. Like, Jesus. It's almost like water is bad. At least in the context of this game, really. Yeah, I know that, like, it does make sense, but for some reason I just had the most horrible trouble getting out of the water. Damn. Out of all people that ever said that to me, you, JV? Though I will get good. Okay. Shots fired. Really? I should probably... Wait, I should probably check... Oh, I can't check the wall. That kinda sucks. Does a space jump have the same timing thing that the regular jump had? Like the space jump had on Dread? Is it like how it's supposed to work? Oh my god, tomato soup. Wish I had that right now. So I had a very good meal before not before the stream, but like an hour or two ago. They bully those who love. Sounds like the kind of thing Cash would say while making a joke. Damn. She do be wrong. Now, can I actually go up all the way and reach that, whatever that is? What's up there? Oh my god, what? What was that? It was the very weird direction. Now that was the kind of thing that... Wait, isn't that the same kind of thing that Callie says to you on your streams? When he bullies you? The turntables, man. The turntables. We reached that point. Come on, game. Let me get good at jumping. What's the timing for this? I know that there's like a way easier way for me to do this because I can just loop around and go. But I just thought it was a good moment for a learning experience. And thus, here I am. Damn, way to go, JP. You're really showing me the supremacy. I can feel it. Back in your days? What happened in your days? I mean, that depends on how you view things, right? But for me, yeah, it really isn't a competition. Which is why I like playing these kinds of games that much. Single player adventure stuff. You're right. And that's exactly my problem. that this is a game from back in those days, and controls are in fact very clunky. And the fact that I cannot space jump properly is a proof of that concept. I'm like spamming the space jump. And she does the tiny baby jumps. Really? Damn. I don't know, I kinda I have been varying damage from like comparing myself to others, so I just kind of try not do it nowadays. Hey Dana, good to see you. I kind of feel like, you know, nowadays I just look for some more peace of mind, you know. That's the kind of change I did. I will have to learn this though. I'm mashing jump button. I just mash. Is this like... Am I supposed to just wall jump off of it? Or something? Yeah, something like that. That's what I'm thinking would work. Because I can't do the spinny voice for shit. Oh my god, I did it. That was horrible. I'm never doing that again. Jesus Christ. How are you doing, Mads? I finally did it. I finally done did it. Yep. That's exactly the way to go, right? Nico, that's the one. It's the one. Yeah, I thought it was in for like a good mechanic, not this. God damn it. They could at least, you know, play tested it a bit better. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I ever will, but yeah. Because sometimes it just goes just goes a little bit too high. Sometimes it doesn't. Feels very finicky. Quicksand. I don't know, I kind of learned how to love the quicksand, but I don't know if I'll learn how to love this. Though I hope it doesn't hinder my experience with the game. There. Okay. Relax in hot water. Really? You're living the life, man. You are living the life. But also be careful, water. Phones and water don't mix very well. Plasma beam. Okay. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. Thank you for asking. Just big chilling today. Big chilling. And I'm kinda like, in the back of my mind, I'm always also just thinking a lot about Pokemon today. My mind is just like that today. Okay. Oh yeah, but I believe that also the definition of relaxing is very flexible, right? Mm-hmm. Mommy Mac. I'm sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry. I'm sorry. But she kinda is like our mom. She takes care of all of us. It's what Neko does. Well, okay. You do. See, you're doing it. Literally right now. Which, let me do it. Let me drink my waters. Hey, my cat is here. Let's go. Damn. God damn it, JV, what a take. What a take. Wait, you're watching my stream on a tab and drinking whiskey? What? You're really just having the best of times. See, and then like you say I suck at doing these kinds of jumps, but then I'm like, yeah, you know, it's not a big deal, just moving them around and shit. And then when I need to do it on a wall, it's like impossible. What is wrong with this game? No, I beat it. I'm doing it the same way that I was doing it before. I just like have a really hard time going up on it. Really hard time going up. Nope. Wait, there's nothing here? What do you mean? How am I supposed to get to the room that's literally above me? Oh. Yeah, whiskey bath doesn't sound good. Yeah, something. From the creators of those awkward hot springs, they're supposed to make your skin look better and shit. Whiskey bath. Rip. JB's plans. Gone. Man proceeds to stay in the whiskey bath for 1 hour and 20 minutes. And honestly, I wouldn't even judge you. Well, though I wonder if someone ever made, like, if they ever made whiskey perfume or something like that. You know, it's not. I like, in my mind, it doesn't seem like something humans wouldn't do. You know, perfume based on like the smell of alcohol or the taste of it or something like that. Now that I am here, I can actually do the thing that I was supposed to do earlier. I literally backtracked all the way just for this one thing, so it better be worth it. But also, just looking. Okay, I'll come here after I do whatever it's up there. Let's see what's over here. Oh, some interesting looking blocks. Which ones? Oh, speed booster? Jeez. Okay, right here. Ooh. 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 Hey Kelly, how are you doing? Good to see you. So good to see you. Don't be leaving just because he's here. Okay, so it works if I start over there. I just can't be too fast, because if I'm too fast, then I just miss the opening. Oof, this is gonna be so bad. I'm actually pretty good. Yeah, today is just going great, in general. I've been waking up early, but I've also, like, I haven't been sleeping well for way too long. So I'm kind of trying to work on that. Okay. Now if I shoot the door and run away, does it lock the door again? No, okay. What? No! let me, I want to redo, hold up. Ooh. Ooh. Actually, wait, I don't even have to do it that way, right? Like, why make it complicated when you can just... What? Yeah, because I gotta press down. Like, all you really need to do after you start running is just press down at the right time. Before the game is like, wait, you're running in the holes. If I just keep running, do I go until I hit the wall? Or... Okay, it finishes my speed boost. That's interesting. I don't know, I don't know, at least Shine Spark had like better controls and shit. Oh no, did I just ruin my save state? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Well, I guess I'll have to clear the room again. There's like a specific space they have to go up from to make that work, which definitely turns this into dumb shit. Like, I wasn't even the one that thought of this, the game developers did. So y'all can't blame me for doing dumb shit. Though I find this one, like, these kinds of puzzles should not be the worst thing in the world, at least, you know. Yeah, you can also blame Metroid. You got a point. Oh man, can we please just get it, game? Can we get it? Can we? Game. Don't be doing me like that, game. Oh, come on. Also, I'm doing this because after I charge, I gotta shoot myself up with the speed boost. Oh yeah, it's like a deja vu, except I'm always, you know, going back in time to that one moment where I'm about to start running. And it's funny how that works. Like, doing the same thing and actually getting a different result kind of deal. That's what's going on today. My god, the timing on this is so horrible. Come on, just do it. Oof. Actually, does it work if I keep mashing down? I'm curious. No, it doesn't. It has to be like literally very well timed for when you touch the ground. After you charge the speed boost, you can't really... How do I explain it? You can't really jump, so you just have to like keep the charge. Okay, now I did it properly. There we go. God. That's what I needed to do. And I was like, what was more surprising to me was that I was already positioned in the right spot, so even if I didn't save state, I would have gotten it anyway. That's something good. Love to see that. Love that for me, also. And for the other item that was in here, I kind of just need to find a way down. Which I'm guessing should be around here somewhere. What have you been practicing, Kelly? I'm interested. Oh, really? Ooh. Are you planning on doing something Breath of the Wild related? Ooh. That is good. The last time I played Breath of the Wild was... when was it again, actually? I don't feel like it was that long ago, though. Like a year? Most? Something like that. Come on, ball. There we go. Ooh, no damage runs are good. There we go. Now that I finally did the thing, we can move on to the next dumb thing that we're gonna do. Because that's literally all that's on the plan for this. Though, I would say it would be quite a challenge for that kind of game. Because there's always like that one random thing that can damage you. Be it thunders or just random and like I touched this the wrong way moments. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. I remember that the rocks would always mess me up, like just trying to do the most mundane shit and then a rock just comes rolling from somewhere, hits me in the head and I'm dead. The killer tree. Killer tree sounds like the name of a villain you would see in like anime or manga. He is the killer tree. He will kill you with the power of broccoli or something. Okay, so this isn't the way into that room. Yeah. That's good. Why though? Why laughing at him? Why, JV? Why you laugh? Your friend. While playing game. Oh, Mr. Krabs. Once again, you touch me. Well, Breath of the Wild deaths are always funny to me, like in general. Very hard to, like, very hard and unlikely that I'll ever see a game that's so funny and broken at the same time. Damn, the big yawn hit me. I'm sorry for everyone and anyone that yawned because they did. I hate when that happens to people. God damn it. Yawning. This is the most interesting noise this game ever made. Like, damn. What a noise. Okay, so... No? This isn't it? Really? I thought this was it. The way in. The golden ticket. Maybe this is? Yeah, this seems promising. Oh, trees. Poor trees. Sometimes they don't deserve what is coming to them. Okay, I can just shoot it up. The best thing is that he's aware. He's aware that that's happening. Okay, so I should be able to do this. Hold up, can I... Wait... No? Yes! There we go. Second try. What do you even use for the wood? I barely remember it. Because I remember that I would buy most of the arrows I used. And I wouldn't do much. Like, I would prefer bows on that. It would be either bows or whichever greatsword the game gave me. I like how I found bonus while looking for something, but like at the same time that I did find something and that's cool, where the hell am I actually supposed to go to get to that room? That's over there. Oh yeah, the fire. Right. That makes sense. But also if you're doing like a no damage run, right? You wouldn't really need to like sleep that much. Yeah. That makes sense. I imagine that he got out of the whiskey bath. Oh no, he's still whiskey. Wait, how do I get out of here, game? How? Oh, that's how you get out of there. Wait, but if I get out of there through that way, does that mean that I can go up? Oh no. Oh no, not the dumb shit again. The way in is probably through here somewhere. I can feel it in my bones. But also, let me, please game, just let me get out of here. Ooh, I kind of did go in there, didn't I? Come on, Samus, help me out. Don't you love it when ghosts are so polite? They close every single door you open. Kinda romantic, not gonna lie. Yeah, see you soon, man. I imagine after all that whiskey, you probably need some water. So I kinda just go in, like, just go in when I touch that, which makes me think that that's the way in, right here. But also, like, how? The real question, how? Is it like... Do I just go for it? Or do I gotta, like, double jump? Well, I'll just leave it at that. Right? I'll just leave it at that for now. Because if I keep, like, every time I find something odd, I just keep putting so much time into it, I'm never gonna beat this game. Let's see. Now, the other place that I gotta explore is that room over there, and there's another one also above. So we're going up. And I can already see some areas where I would use this new jump that I got. There's like quite a few of them in my mind. Mother. Now that my brain working, I can just go down. Wait, is this it, actually? Is this how I get down there? Can't remember.
Bruh.
Bruh. This is my life now. I wonder where do I have to go after this, actually. I bet it must be super difficult for you, huh, Kelly? A real torture. Sure, if you got any, just throw me a bone. Though I'm not really sure where do I go next, but also very distracted by the fact that there's areas in this area, like there's places in this area that I haven't been to. Cool. Boiling hot faces. Come on, game. Really? I came all this way for nothing? God damn it. Oh yeah, that does happen to me a lot. Like, it does. But then there's also those times where you wake up and you have been like sleeping on your face for the longest time and it feels like you're smashed. Yeah, exactly. And then you wake up and your face is like a little pink from all the pressure. Yep, that's the one. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the room where I fought the boss, right? There's nothing else in here. So I really just gotta go down. Wait, which way did I go through? Oh, up there maybe? No? Damn, wait, this is a one-way only? Really? Oh my god. No, don't do me like that, game. Oh, thank you. Game can be nice sometimes. Whee! Oh god. The mighty have fallen, quite literally. Okay, so this is a place that I haven't been to. Which means progress. Okay, this is a breakable block. But of which kind? Oh, I can just walk in right here? For reals. Oh, I get it. Okay. Come on, game. Let me do the thing. The stupid thing. Yay! There we go. $150 missiles already. Like, I don't know how much that is, you know, in comparison to everything you can collect in the game, but it does sound like a lot to me. We will be space jumping. Oh my god, no. GV Racing, the game. Yeah, he actually started playing last stream. Last stream, was it? No, the one before that. and he's kind of playing along as I go. Though he beat this game once already, so he's probably gonna finish way faster than I am. Let's see. You know, I'm thinking about leaving this area now. Damn. The cat's out of the bag, JV. They're on to you. Your activity has been monitored. There's no safe way out of here. Ooh, actually, wait. What I want to do right now is this. That's what I want to do. Damn. I see how it is. Mr. No Cats in No Bags. I kinda wish the controller for the Super Nintendo had more buttons. Because playing this game would have been a lot easier for me if there were more buttons. Like a proper setup for some commands. Since, you know, every time you want to shoot a specific weapon, you have to cycle through the other ones. That one kinda sucks. What? Who's kicking your ass, Kelly? Who's doing it? Who? Who's the villain? Oh no. My god, my body's like giving up on me right now. Like, Jesus. Actually, wait, guys, I need to recharge. Help me out here, bud. That's exactly what I needed. I feel wide awake now. I feel wide awake. So awake. So awake. Yeah. You good? You good, right? Okay. Now go back to the bed that you just made a mess of. Cause that's my cat. Whew. Let's go. The mental health check with the homies. That's what happened right now. What's not to love about it? Okay, so plan now is to check if I can go somewhere else that I haven't cleared properly yet. So I'll check this area first. And there's nothing here, I'll go back. Let's see. Yeah, Norfair. Okay, I did everything here. Damn. I'm a gamer. Okay. moving on, because there's more areas to check. I'm loving the cat emotes. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys were here earlier, but I did say that I moved my cat's emote to tier 1, so you guys can use it. And yeah, my cat emote is here. Love that. Just love that. Okay, from here there is criteria, I guess. That's where I can go next. Oh, please let me go. No, not the butt. I've been thinking about getting animated emotes too, but the grind is coming eventually. Eventually. It is going to happen someday. See, JV, my problem with this this jump thingy is actually just going up. Like, when I need to use it to actually just go up, gain height somewhere, that's when I struggle. Oh yeah, we do be reaching the start of the Christmas season. Okay. Yeah, through here. Oh god, oh no, oh god, oh no. There. Thanks to everyone that's voting on the poll. Though, I believe this one is actually very, like there's a very good dispute on this one. I'm enjoying it, seeing you guys chime in with the ones they like. Okay. Now here we are. Back at where the ship is. JV spamming. He's doing it. And you know, since it's only one vote per person, the more people we can get to come and vote, the better for your odds of winning. Final Fantasy IV, the one and only. Lovely game that is. Ooh. Give me some Digiments. Some good old Digiments. Oh, I can't spin jump after that. Damn. Then just vote. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Tip the balance. Make the game you want. Win. Damn. Oh, finally you did it. Power bomb. Damn. Why you gotta be like that, JP? Power bombs. We done got it. Hell yeah. I mean, I'm playing this game because JV did the thing. So, you know, the ongoing theme of having your friends rig your votes. Damn, where do I go next? Oh, the statue. Probably go check it out. Okay. Wasn't I just there? Hey, I could. Persona 5, I don't know if my computer could handle it, but I would. If it did run. Yeah. Don't have anything against Persona games, I actually quite like it. I was considering opening the stream today with music from Persona Strikers, actually. And you know, I could play any of those games. That's why I have the point thingy to recommend games for the next poll, because chaos. Chaos and making me play games that are they are just out there. Use them. Do it. Yeah, he done did it. Now, if I want to get to Norfair faster, is it better if I just go through where I came from? I believe so. And I'd be fine with that. Like, I was even talking with Jane earlier today on stream, and I was saying that whenever I got to playing a game that was that long, I probably would just spend way too many streams doing it. But I would be so perfectly fine with it. Also, I have 4 slots, so if you guys fill up all 4, I'll just have to start the games for the next ones. That's how it's gonna go. Democracy. Hooray! Now that's something that I didn't expect I would save before jumping. But I did it. Well, yeah, but that would depend on anyone else, not putting any other games. Because if someone else did, then I would put their game in. You gotta make sure that everyone at least get their opinions out there, right? The freedom of speech do be respected in this stream, even though we do have a lot of chaos. But yeah, like, I mean, I'm playing this game just because GV wanted it, right? And, like, also the same happened with Fatal Frame. You guys just gave a ton of votes one day. Cash did, because he brought some friends over. And that kind of just happened. And it was great. Your opinions matter, Callie. They do. Care about what you have to say. Oh my god, water hours? Hell yeah. I don't mind getting shot because it's water hours. I would say they do, but also very chaotic situation. Because they want to see you watching games you don't want to play. And you know, if that isn't friendship, I don't know what is. It's been a really long time since the last time I had green tea. I don't even remember what it tastes like anymore. Damn. What a life. Kind of want to go back to green tea now. Like, I have this water bottle, right? I filled it up twice. Today it's like the second time I filled it up. And that makes me realize that I have been drinking a lot of water. So I should probably, like, not fill it twice and drink tea or, you know, do something else, like a juice or something. So that I'm still drinking a lot of water, but doing things with said water that are not just raw, regular water. Damn. Is it where that icon is? I don't even want to think about like how many % of water is whiskey. I feel like that would be a chaotic topic to get into. The water content of whiskey. Wait, I have been in that room and I didn't collect that? What? 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 Bruh. Okay. Bonding over tea. The crossover episode. The tea episode. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that the other 50% of water. This is a funny topic. I kinda feel like most drinks have more of other stuff in them than water nowadays. I don't think they added that. Though it would be a very sick game they ever got around to. But then again, since it is an SNES title, you could just use the same emulator I'm using. Probably play it just fine. Okay. Now this could be it. Oh yeah. I am immune to lava. You have no power here, lava. Yoink, 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 yoink. You're right. You're very much right. When I was playing Pokemon earlier today, I started thinking that if I had a Switch, I probably would just have the easiest time while I playing the Pokemon game, because I would probably just be in bed all day, just playing the game, not thinking about like anything at all. And here we go. Ominous music. This is one of my favorite songs from Metroid. Okay, found the thing. Let's go, boys. Oh, it's one of those. Hell yeah. Oh, man. Oh, so it just drains the lava? Really? SNES Classic. I've also heard that a lot of people bought that for modding purposes. Oh man, I can't believe I missed that. No, I'm sad now. I missed the upgrade. Bro, what? What the hell? Not again. Not this guy again. No, no, no. I remember how bad it was on the first time. Please. This is interesting. As a mechanic, I kind of like this. Okay, I should be able to get him here to the back. Though I kind of felt like this was bonus because I just literally shot up for no reason. Oh no. Oof. At least now my jumps are like high enough that I don't have to think as much about like where I'm aiming and shit. The leg. Heal me, game. Thank you. First try. Once again. Okay. Before I do that. Aha. Wait, could this be? Screw a dick. Let's go. The best one. The best one of them all. It doesn't get any better than the screw attack, really. At all. No, imagine annoying sounds when using the screw attack? Couldn't be me. Not on my Metroid game. Now I really gotta learn how to use this, huh? No! I got all the way up there to make a mistake. At the top, the very top. Okay, here I am. Not a save station. Okay. Taking notes. Wait. Okay. I like how I just stumbled on this, like on most of the upgrades of this area. Though they could kind of made this like a bit better for me. I believe I'll need to practice the jump over and over until I get it right. It's gonna be very hard. I'm not sure if I even did that much progress. Like besides the boss fight, most of it was just bonus. Really just upgrades. The grind for them upgrades. What's up here? What do you mean? Don't know about that one, son. But I am doing something. Don't know about progress, but I am doing something. It just makes my head go. The progressive sound of Metroid. Is this what success sounds like? Come on, game, just... Oh my god, it's coming up. Damn, those things are near immortal. What the hell? Oh god, not again. Oof. Game, please. Please, game. E. Oh, no. E. I don't want to fall. I really don't want to fall from here. I've come too far. No. There. Oof. Jeez. Wasn't that something? Bonus is bonus? Bonus? Can we get some bonus? Oh, it's not bonus. Aw, man. It's the way back. I was expecting bonus. I was promised bonus. Okay, whatever that was. Interesting. Okay, this goes somewhere. But I guess I can just let's go. Okay. Oh, nice. A save room. Okay then. Oof. I think I'm gonna end it here for today, guys. Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was a lot of Metroid, actually.